And likewise, able host, sister, mom here. I really appreciate you too, at least for bringing this kind of platform here. I think in fact, you are one in a million. I really appreciate it. Now, back to the discussion. I think what I can say presently is I think life is all about emotion. Let me start from that. Life is all about emotion. When I say emotion, I think when I say emotion, I mean the emotional aspect of you speaks more. When my brother was speaking, I got some things, and if at all, if I could recollect, if I asked him some things, true to what he just said, I can feel some things happening in that family psychologically. It's not until even when you hear somebody say something, you should be able to assess that kind of. Firstly, I think the emotional aspect of it is, firstly, I think marriage, when we are talking of marriage is a lifetime agreement. I don't know for any other, but I know within me that marriage is a lifetime. And that is why they always say, before you go into marriage, you think deeply because not how far,
For how
but
long?
how well. That is the main thing. Now, firstly, when you want to have a successful marriage, you should be able to be thinking of one thing, which is the main backbone of it: trust. That trust. Though, as a couple, you do not grow up in the same family. It's from different background, and you cannot expect both of you to have the same. It's impossible. There will surely be disagreement, whether you like it or
Yeah.
not. But it is just that ability to use that uh, wisdom, at least doing things in the marriage. Firstly, when we are talking of marriage, you should be able to base your marriage on trust. Firstly, let me bring up a point. My brother said something which I can let me recollect. He said something. He said he asked his wife that he should for a support, and maybe she was like giving attitude or something like that. But the question I want to bring out is when you married her, when you married her, is there any time she tells you she needs something you don't do it for her? You know, there are different ways. Let me pick it up like this. For example, me, myself, with my family, even my kids know if I don't have, I don't have. Everybody knows. I don't need to tell them. If I don't have, if I don't have, I don't have. They know. And if I have, they know I have. It's not by telling anybody because it is your reaction. You understand? Women will always be women. Men will always be men. And since God has created heaven and earth and this earth that we are in, men and women will surely have disagreement. But that ability to settle it, that is the main.